28 weeks. What are you having?
A girl.
Congratulations.
Trying to find them. Yeah, finally I have your boys.
Really?
Yeah.
Like fight?
No, we saw it twice.
She's like, no, I have to bury
We saw it twice.
Get in there. Here comes the goo. Make a little smiley face. So baby number 4, you only need a few more to catch up to us.
I saw that.
Baby's head is down and the butt is up.
So is this, where's her butt at?
Right here.
Right there? And her head's on this side?
So there are the 3 lines. 1, 2, 3. Some people say hamburger. Top bun, bottom bun.
That's our baby sister.
Oh.
So the baby's head straight in the middle. Back of the head towards your right, front of the head towards, or the face towards your left. Right over there towards your left. See the baby's front of the face there in 2D. Right there we have forehead, eye, nose, mouth, chin, chubby cheek working over there already, I see. All the way around on that side, try and catch the profile. Forehead, nose, lip, chin.
Does she move a lot more now?
Yes. Yeah.
What about at night when you're trying to sleep?
Yeah.
There's an eye, nose, it's like fingers going in the nose. Woo.
Who does that?
Shane.
Sometimes.
When there's stuff in there to get out.
Exactly.
I'm not passionate.
Alright, since baby's face over there towards your left side, why don't you try turning to me all the way this way. See if the baby won't fall away from the side of the uterus there a little bit.
He's like, leave me alone.
That's how she was when we did the other sonogram. I had to turn sideways.
It's best if you're on your side anyway. Babies can compress on your main vein in your back, your IVC, and kind of make you nauseated and stuff. You're not supposed to spend much time on your back. Eye, nose, mouth, and there's that hand going all up in it. So you see the nose is even getting smushed because the baby's decided to be nice and close to the side of the uterus there. Kind of pressing up on kind of like if you were pressing up on the inside of a glass window or something. Let's see if we can fix this one up here a little bit. Turn to the side. See if we can't trim away some of that uterus. Turn to the other side.
That looks like Mason.
Get her nose smashed up against you.
That's me.
He's like,
He's at me. Look at her little lips.
her little lips are cute.
Babe, I don't think she has your nose.
Maybe saying, but first, let me take a selfie.
He's flushed right now, Victoria.
You touched
We will
mommy.
see when we get. We will see when we get out.
Takes a few years to come out.
We will see when it gets out of the mom's tummy. So
Oh,
what
it
do you do?
definitely has no lips.
Water here somewhere.
Yeah, she does.
He doesn't have an upper lip.
Like who?
Thanks to Shane.
Then I see her face.
Yep,
Then I see her face in her
Yep.
nose. That's her face.
that's Arya.
That's Arya's face.
Mm-hmm.
I see
Ready.
So you see here in 2D, there's very little darkness around the front of the face. The darkness would be the fluid. So you can see the placenta and the uterus all kind of, the nose actually getting smushed right there.
Daddy, how
If I come over here by the baby's butt, there's actually not too much, not too bad. It's actually some nice pockets of fluid over here.
Oh,
So
so she's just positioned wrong.
Yeah.
too
Yeah,
bad the
sorry.
baby decided to have all the fluid down by the feet instead of in front of the face.
Daddy, where's your Mom, is Arya covered in food?
Fluid.
Since she eat, goes down and right.
Funny.
Have you seen the other one?
Was it because I said fluid?
See, I have
You know, thought I said food.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Oh, yeah.
Eye, nose, mouth. That looks like fingers going right in the mouth.
Yeah, she has a enormous nose.
Look at that nose.
She doesn't.
Enormous.
For sure she's got your lip.
Oh,
I think she got your face.
I think she has your eyes.
My baby's first.
No, it's like Shane.
Daddy, that looks like you.
If she looks like Mason, she looks like me, because everybody thinks Mason looks like me.
But she think Mason looks
Me
like
and
me.
Daddy are the same.
From the side view, Mason is spit image. From the side view, Mason.
Are you ready for your baby sister to come?
No.
Why not?
Cute little
You get
lips
to help
there, huh?
change
She'll lick my face.
No, you get to help change diapers.
She may have your nose.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's yours.
I don't want to change your diapers.
You're gonna help change diapers.
I want to help her
Mommy,
change
see your little lips.
diapers. Are dumb.
Pretty lips.
I hate diapers. Shay, can I? One time, can I choose Arya's diapers?
I don't know.
Lady.
Oh, really? We'll remember that one.
Well, I read a diaper before.
You get the first one.
Diarrhea's not that bad.
I would take the first one. Those don't smell.
Okay, I'll take the first one.
I'll take the first one. You take all the rest of them.
And you want it. That's what you think.
Hey!
No, you don't see anything. Hey, get your finger out of your nose.
How old are the big brothers?
8, 6, and 5.
You gonna be good helpers?
I'm the one that's
I highly doubt it.
Yeah, I was glad to have a lot of girls being older, because my boys, man, if it didn't say X or box, they didn't know what to do with it. Diaper, go away. Baby's future so bright, gotta wear shades.
Yep, she's wearing sunglasses, huh?
Yeah, it looks like her wearing sunglasses. Two big boys. Well, it looks like it's a boy.
Logan, stop.
You have a Mason and a Logan.
We saw you had a Logan in it.
And a Mason?
Yeah.
I'm the one that's 5. I mean, no, you're 6.
There's a
No,
foot.
I'm 5, like a 6.
From the heel to the
Mason,
toes.
stop
1,
talking.
2, 3, 4, 5 on that one.
Got big feet.
That is Bigfoot.
You know what they say about kids with big feet, right? Somebody just ran in. Socks and shoes, big socks and shoes. From the heel to the toes. Come in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that one.
It's 8.
You should have told your husband he could have waited for food.
There's an arm, shoulder, elbow, wrist, and hand coming up right by the face there. Maybe it's a drama pose. Oh,
Oh, we've done already.
Already like her mom.
No, she's giving the finger.
Oh, God.
You hope.
There, the fingers straight across there. 1, 2, 3, 4. the side makes 5 for that one.
She's like,
Yeah, that's our.
That's our baby. That's our baby.
And a little hand there, knuckle straight across. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thumb on the side makes 5 for that one. So right there, the little bubble-looking things, that's the umbilical cord. You can see it's actually right there by the hand. It looks like the hand are over here too. The little fingers trying to grab onto the umbilical cord. I think when they pull and grab on the umbilical cord, that's when they're ordering womb service.
She plays with it a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah, the last ultrasounds we've had, she's been playing with them.
What is she ordering? What are you craving?
More like, what is daddy craving?
Ice cream?
Oh, I definitely had that.
Yeah, he
10 pounds per kid, 7 kids, you do the math.
Yeah.
Come through.
That's our baby.
Are you? No, blame your mama.
Little hand right there, baby's thinking about it.
That's our real.
I'm constantly hungry.
That's our
Oh,
real.
scary.
Is that Oreo? That's our real. There's Arya. Okay, what's yours? I think.
So now that you figured out the girl trick, you gonna have a couple more then?
Yeah, not for a while.
Not for a while. So actually the gender of your baby is determined by what day of the month you get busy.
Oh, really?
Boy sperms swim faster, girl sperms live longer. If you wait until the day of ovulation, the egg pops out and says, "Here I am, fertilize me." The boys swim faster and get there first.
Now you know why I have 3 boys.
If you get busy 3 days before ovulation, the only thing left to fertilize the egg are the girl sperms. Boy sperms only live 1.5 days. Maybe thinking about it.
that's good to know. Thanks for that input.
Sure, no problem. There is a whole book on this subject, by the way. I didn't just think about it.
Thanks. I'm sure that's good.
No. No more.
That's what you think.
Not till he's 18.
I'll be 50.
Oh, hallelujah.
Well, see, I have a 21-year-old, and my wife's still talking about number 8 next year.
Really?
Oh gosh.
My
See all
mom-
that gray hair there, right?
My mom, how old are you? 49.
49.
And my sister's 8. Or no, she just turned 9.
Nice.
And 49 in July. I was 49.
They probably would have had another one too if my dad wasn't 6.
No.
Well, we already would have had number 8 if the kids weren't so expensive.
That's 33.
Paying for college this year. Putting fingers in the mouth.
Travis has been poking around. I don't know. Travis has been poking around. He's like, I want one of those.
So we still have 6 live at home. Our oldest at home is
Going
18.
upstairs, like, don't even know.
Wow.
This is like, Daddy? I'm like, Travis.
My wife says she wants to be pregnant with her oldest daughter.
I want that one, but you want this one.
So she got to wait a couple more years.
Oh, does she? See, I told my mom that too when she got pregnant. I was like, let's get pregnant together, like fall through the bride too.
There you go.
And then she got pregnant, and then after she had my sister, I got pregnant.
My mom and my oldest niece, well, my mom and my oldest sister were pregnant pretty close at the same age, or same time rather. My youngest brother is younger than my oldest niece, which was kind of interesting because they went to high school together, and he's younger than her, saying, "You have to call me uncle."
Yeah, that's like my son and my sister. They're only 8 months apart.
Yeah, I think that's pretty close to my brother and my niece.
I'm like, I'm at my nephew's job. Last weekend or the weekend before.
All right, go ahead and lie flat on your back. Let's see if we can get this baby to situate in there a little bit.
She's situated.
Ain't done us. Well, we're getting some moving.
Smushed.
Just not necessarily getting much more fluid around it. Fingers all up in the face. Drama. There's, hold a minute. At least it's this.
What?
I know, right?
Not this.
Look at her hand.
No,
Mom.
she's
Oh,
so
there's the
stop
drama.
it.
Mom, did you see that?
Yeah.
Drama.
Aw.
Mama. Logan is doing for going like baking like this. Mom, are you crazy?
Say it all the time. That's comfortable.
Your baby like this.
There's years I went out here and shit on.
Like that.
What I get myself into.
where he was named after.
For real. No joke.
And my wife said, "How about Wolverine?" I said, "Only if I can call him." She said, "How about Logan?" I said, "Only if I can call him Wolverine for short." So he's 3, and he can definitely say Wolverine. All right, let's look around and see what else we can see in there. So the head is straight down in the middle here, face more towards your left, means the back side of the head is this way, a little bit more towards your right. This is how we look for hair. That's the skull, then the scalp, and you see it's just a little bit of like a bumpy line right there. I mean, that is the thinnest of peach fuzz.
So she's gonna be bald.
Pretty much, yeah.
Aww.
Oh, you.
Still some time for the baby to grow some hair, but as of right now, there ain't much there.
Mom, remember when we did Logan's? He had a lot of hair.
Yeah. I only was born with a fro.
Mason was bald.
Dude, well, they had a
Yeah, he
mohawk.
wore it.
Some kids are like bald to their too.
Like, it did not go down like,
No,
like
he was
that.
bald for a long time, then all of a sudden he got locks of curls. And because they're too.
Well, our 3-year-old just now is getting the locks, so he still hasn't had a haircut. All right, we're doing a couple measurements here to get an estimation on the weight. First, I measured the head. Next, we're going to measure the belly. But first, let's listen to the heart. We'll measure that and get a heart rate. 149. Anything between 120 and 180 is good. Here's baby's belly. That's what we're going to measure next.
Felt like I'm in an auction.
I gotta try and keep it interesting. Wait till I start singing. And the leg bone. Estimates 3 pounds, 11 ounces. Estimates 30 weeks, 6 days, and a due date of 11/19. So what is that, like 12 days off? Showing a little bit ahead of schedule there, huh?
She's aiming for my due date. I'm supposed to have her December. Well, my due date's December 5th, but they're scheduling me for November 30th. But
Well-
I've never gone past 38, so I'm hoping. by
Never
the
past 38
21st.
weeks?
Yeah.
And how big were your babies?
Well, my last one was he was almost 9 pounds.
He was huge.
Yeah. He was
Being
huge.
2 weeks early.
Yes, and
You're
then my
big.
other one, he was a month early, and he was 6 pounds.
So they say a pound a week for the last 3 weeks. So the one that was 6 and 4 weeks early, 7, 8, 9. The one that was 9 and a week, 2 weeks. 2 weeks
He
early?
was 2 weeks early.
So 9, wow, right?
And then my first one, he was 7 pounds, and he was 2 weeks early at 38.
So you have big babies. This one's not any different than that. See,
As
this
long as
does.
she's like not like Mason, I'm okay. Because Mason was huge.
See, what
It's
this
like a
is
football
suggesting is that this baby is the size of an average 30-week, 6-day baby as opposed to your 28.
Okay.
So the baby is ahead of schedule as far as the size
You
goes.
might have her early.
Good. She's on track.
On track. There you
I
go.
want her out by Thanksgiving.
See, the way this works is 6.5 and 7 pounds is actually average.
Yeah.
So if you have a 6.5 or 7 pound baby at 40 weeks, the ultrasound would say 40 weeks.
Yeah.
If you have a 10 pound baby at 40 weeks, it's going to say like 42 or 43. That's where these numbers are coming up. Not
Okay.
necessarily that your baby should come earlier.
Yeah.
However, in your situation, with your doctor, I'm sure,
Yeah.
it probably is going to happen that way. But that's where these numbers come from. It comes from the average size of the baby.
Well, cause like, my last, actually my last 2 pregnancies, I had cholestasis, so my fluids were low, so that's why I had them both early.
Cholestasis is with your intestines.
It's with the liver enzymes, where it causes your acids don't break down right, so it causes you to itch really bad.
Ah. So you were getting icterus from being
Pregnant.
jaundice. Did you turn yellow?
No. Mm-mm.
Hmm.
I guess they just told me, I actually had to research it and tell them to test me to make sure, but it would just cause me to itch like on your hands, your feet, your elbow, like in between your elbow,
okay.
yeah, your feet.
Both feet actually. Knee, ankle, foot to the toes. The other is crossed behind, ankle to the toes. So that's why I guess they induced you early. Did they do a C-section?
Yeah, I had C-sections for all three.
I had to push mine out.
Oh yeah, I'm not real familiar with that one. That's
That's actually.
not a super common one, I guess. So you see where the fluid is by the legs. Hey, we see that. Great. It's face that's kind of smushed against the side. In fact, there's your baby's butt.
Where is it?
Yep.
At the bottom?
Leg over here, leg over here. There's the private part right there.
Yeah.
You're not being shy with that part.
Yeah, I'm computers.
Keep crossing
She's
my
like,
fingers.
Get ready. I'm proud of that.
Not to be too graphic or anything, but I think it's a girl.
I'm positive it's a girl.
So all the fluid's around the butt, not so much around the face. All right, so one last effort here. We're gonna spank the baby and see if that'll get it to readjust.
Probably gonna kick back.
So there's the booty. Check it out. We'll go spank, spank, spank. Spank, spank, spank. Spank that booty.
She's like, no, I'm not budging.
Oh.
Spank that booty. Let's see if it worked. No, that's pretty much
She's like,
negative.
She's like,
We got our own ideas.
it's like
In fact, I'd say that's more smushed in than it was ever.
Yes, that's the
Before.
way she is all the time.
really?
Unless she goes to do her little rolling.
Looks like the thumb working into the mouth. See that?
Yeah.
Eye, nose, mouth. There's the thumb, and here are the fingers. And the nose looks totally smushed.
Little Victoria. Alright. Stubborn.
I think they're saying the baby takes that after you, huh?
So my best friend who just like talks
Of
about
course. With friends like these. I mean, they could have just blamed him over there.
No. It didn't work that way.
What?
We can't blame him.
For what?
He's the
The
quiet
stubbornness.
one.
He's the good one.
So it's unanimous. Okay. Baby got stubbornness from mom.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, we got some fairly cute ones kind of peeking through there, fingers and toes and all that good stuff. But it looks like the baby's decided that. No. All right. Go ahead and use this. Wipe all that goo off of you.
She's not gonna like you 'cause she hates pictures. Every ultrasound, she's buried her face somewhere.
But at least baby's consistent.